How do you celebrate Christmas? With a lavish feast, or do you prefer something small and cozy? I bet it will be very different to the following examples of virtual festivities. Before I tell you all about them, if you enjoy my videos, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new ones. Also, feedback is always appreciated, so feel free to leave some in the comments down below. The time of consume criticism for some, the time for tradition, joy, and thoughtfulness for others. The end of the year has a unique atmosphere, and not only in our world. Instead of listing Christmas events in video games for what feels like the millionth time, I want to take a closer look at something else. Why and how do the inhabitants of Tyria, Azeroth, or Valoran celebrate their Christmas? Final Fantasy XIV's Starlight Celebration has its origins in an event during the Dragonsong Wars. It was a harsh winter, and thousands had to brave it without family, without home. Night after night, some soldiers disobeyed orders and smuggled kids under their red uniforms into the warm tents. After the fights finally ended, the grateful children wanted to honor their saviors. During the coldest days, they dressed in scarlet jackets and gave presents to people all over Erzea. Generation after generation continued this tradition, and the story of the Christmas nights is still told today. Destiny's The Dawning is a rather young festivity in its world. The Guardians come together to celebrate and exchange gifts. It has its origins in the early days of the Last City, when people from numerous cultures came together under the light of the Traveler, looking for a safe haven from the darkness. The Dawning was meant to be a reminder that even in the darkest moments there is light. That's why candles and lanterns illuminate the Last City during this time. Life in Valoran isn't easy, but even during the Rune Wars, its inhabitants celebrated the end of the year. The northern continent of League of Legends world Runeterra consists of many city-states, and each of them celebrates Snowdown differently. The often cute and fussy Yordle focus on fun and food, holding week-long banquets. The Macia celebrates Kalma, remembering its fallen heroes and honoring them in big ceremonies. Even the shady Noxians allow themselves some Christmas spirit. Non-violent crimes aren't punished with death. In Guild Wars 2, Christmas, or Winter's Day as it's called here, goes back to a time when humans still ruled over Tyria. Their 6 gods had a huge influence on everyday life. The main attraction during Winter's Day was the conflict between life goddess Dwayna and Grenth, god of death. Depending on the outcome of this battle, there would either be an early spring or a long winter. With the decline of human dominance, the festivities changed. The most important character in the modern version is Toymaker Tix, a brilliant Asura that visits Tyria's cities in a gigantic golem airship, bringing joy and presents to everyone. Sounds especially futuristic if you compare it to what's going on in Nirn, the world of The Elder Scrolls Online. Their end-of-the-year celebration is called New Life Festival, and it traditionally takes place on the first morning star. But some areas are impatient and already celebrate on the 25th evening star, which is equivalent to December 25th. Once upon a time, it was a holiday for a god of debauchery, whose name got lost at some point. Now, it's similar to our festivities, full of gift-giving and happiness. The latter might have something to do with the fact that, during this time of the year, every tavern in Tamriel offers free ale. But how do those people make money? That's probably what the goblins of Smokywood Pastures would say now. They completely control World of Warcraft's Christmas and turned it into a celebration of consumption. A chubby, happy guy dressed in red is visiting Azeroth, and it's all about the presents. But it wasn't always that way. The Tauren and dwarves tell stories about Great Father Winter. Everyone that accepted him into their home was rewarded. The Feast of Winter Whale brought the people together. And isn't that what the holidays should be all about? That's it for today. I wish you all a Merry Christmas. See you next time.